We are so sorry about that, Windsor Wizards. We thought we were live this whole time. Forgive us, please. We are currently in the first set. Windsor is up 17-11. We've seen a lot of good gameplay going into this. Green Mountain and Windsor have been putting in an amazing start to this game.
Yes, and we have Shea Hardy going to Julia Bollinger. Julia Bollinger hits the net, and that is Green Mountain's point.
Again, we'd like to apologize for our game delay, but we are back. We are back, and we are ready.
We're all good. It is number 4, Marie Riley with the serve. Received by Lacey. Hardy goes to McCracken. McCracken tips it over, and that is Windsor's point.
Like I was saying before we realized we weren't live, I see a lot of commitment in these girls, and you can see that both of them are very determined in this game, and they are committed to winning. There's no quitting in this.
That's what's really good about these two volleyball teams. No quitting. There's don't give up attitude, and I love it.
Yes.
Received by Marsh. Lacey goes up to Bollinger. Bollinger tips it over. Saved by Green Mountain. Over. That's a joust by Kaylin McCracken, and that is Kaylin McCracken's point. From
Very good. We've seen a lot of good action from Kaylin and from Julia Bollinger today. Happy birthday, Julia. Kaylin McCracken has 77 kills, and she has 32 block assists and 19 single blocks.
Cadence Marsh serve just a little short.
We'd like to also update you guys on our
Bear Creek Windsor Wizard football game. It is
7-7.
Almost in the end of the second quarter, excuse me. That is number 3, Bella Courtney.
And that's going to be out for Julia.
That is Green Mountain's point, making it 19-14 Windsor. Just like I've said in past games, if we can withhold a 2-point lead, I believe that we will be in the good.
Be in the good.
I know, it's bad. Kaylin McCracken with the hit, and it is blocked by number 5 and number 11.
Our viewers here haven't seen it, but Green Mountain has been demonstrating a very big block.
They are an arsenal of tall girls.
Yes, I did say at the beginning of the game that they are very advantageous in height. And we were watching them play against Pueblo, who Windsor faced off on early this morning, and we saw that a lot of them are very hard hitters too.
And in that game, Pueblo went out shooting, and we hope that they find the best colleges and commit to what makes them happy.
Yes, we wish their seniors the very best of luck. They played very hard.
Set by number 3, hit by McKay Casper, and that is a point for Green Mountain. Green Mountain coming back from a 4-point lead from Windsor. It is now 2016 Windsor.
2016, one of my favorite years.
I see many boys in our school that still have that kind of haircut. Number 5, Avery Lacey, goes to Marsh, goes back to Lacey, and it is Windsor's point. Number 5, Ashlyn Riley, unable to receive it. Annika Jones coming in for Elle Faulkner, and it is Kaylin McCracken's serve.
Kaylin McCracken has a total of 19 service aces.
That was out on Green Mountain, which gives Windsor a 22-16 lead. Kaylin McCracken with a good serve.
These girls have been playing very hard in these regional games, and they are looking very promising.
Received by Green Mountain, hit over by Casper into the blocked.
And there's that Windsor block.
Into the block with Annika Jones and Avery Lacey.
And another timeout called by Green Mountain.
23-16. Our student section has finally filled up a little.
We're getting some kind of traction. Not much though, because it is obviously a Saturday.
Yes.
We were here very early for that Pooter game, or that Pueblo game. My apologies. I always think Pooter, and I don't know why. Pooter River.
We were here for that Pueblo game, and the Pueblo girls went out fighting, but our Windsor Wizards took the three-set sweep. And now you see the huddle and the coaches giving their advice to their players. I asked Coach Laverne after the Pueblo game what the advice she was giving in the huddle, And she said that she was just telling the players to keep going strong, don't slow down, and keep hitting hard.
I think that's one of the things Coach influences in these girls is that no matter what, you just have to keep going hard, keep going 110% and putting your all in it.
We are back with Kaylin McCracken to serve. Annika Jones, Shea Hardy, Avery Lacey. And that is received by Green Mountain. Hit over and a shank pass by Julia Bollinger. That hit was, I believe, number 4, Marie Riley. Now we have number 11, McKay Casper with the serve. Hit over by Avery Lacey, and that is a 2-touch on Windsor, so that will be Green Mountain's point, making it 23-18 Windsor.
These games kind of scare me sometimes. My leg's starting to bounce again.
McKay Casper with the serve. That is out on Green Mountain, and that is Windsor's point. It is set point now with Shea Hardy up to serve.
Shea Hardy has a total of 48 service aces.
That's a good serve by Hardy, and that is set. That is Windsor taking the first set.
Now we know that this game is really important because it determines regional standings.
Yes, and
we are going to turn you over to a commercial break.
And we'll see you in a second.
Looking for Windsor's best pizza? There's only one place to go, and that's Pelican Joe's. Locally owned and operated, Pelican Joe's makes for great pizza every time. Pizza isn't their only specialty. They also make wings, salads, and everyone's favorite, pizza rolls. Call Pelican Joe's now.
And we are back. I can imagine that Coach Laverne is saying the same thing she said the first time. You just have to keep hitting it hard and keep going.
Yeah, do not let up on these girls.
Because it's obvious. Green Mountain is putting up quite a fight.
Yeah.
Every team today has been putting up such an 110% mentality.
Yeah.
There's no quit in any of them.
That's a good thing. Like, no quit, don't give up mentality is what you really want.
It's truly a test of how much do you really want it.
Just a little bit of time to make sure you get back out to the concession stand. Make sure you get out there and get some concessions. Remember that all purchases at the concession stand go to benefit our students with special needs and special needs programs here at Windsor High School. So the concession stand is open for a little bit longer. So make sure you get out there and support that effort.
Good old MJ. I'm seeing like a pattern in the girls' music taste.
I am not.
They like MJ. Definitely check that one off. And we have our Windsor Wizards taking the court in the second set.
Both teams are returned to the court.
Yeah, our starters. Annika Jones, Shay Hardy, Avery Lacey, Elle Faulkner, Julia Bollinger, excuse me, and Cadence Marsh. Number 3, Bella Courtney with the serve. Annika Jones hits an amazing
Straight down.
hit.
Annika Jones does have 76 kills. She's racked up quite a few. We interviewed her last game and I asked her, well, how do you think it is playing as a senior in your final year? And she said she's leaving it all on the court and that this is truly like where she truly tests out.
Another amazing hit by Annika Jones. Off the pass, it was over the net and she hit it straight down.
Undeniable force.
Shay Hardy with the serve. Received by Green Mountain. Over to number 4, Marie Riley. Saved by Julia Bollinger. Over to Lacey. Lacey hits it and it is out. That will be Green Mountain's point.
Almost hit the Green Mountain coach.
Oh, that's sad. Which one's the coach?
Right there.
The one standing up?
Yes, Clara.
Oh.
No, the one sitting down.
Number 2, Riley Bennett with the serve. Hardy goes to Jones. Jones hits it and it goes under the block and it is Windsor's point. Annika Jones says she's played volleyball here at Windsor for all 4 of her years and she's sad to leave it, but she's excited to go to college.
Of course, college opens with so many opportunities.
Avery Lacey with the serve. Off the block, and that will be Windsor's point. Green Mountain's point. Number 4, Marie Riley with the serve. Received by Bollinger. Hardy goes to Jones. Jones hits it off the block, and that will be Windsor's point. Annika Jones is on fire this
She
game.
is truly, she said she wanted to make this the best of her last games.
She has the serve, and Annika Jones is gonna hopefully bring some of that fire into her serve. Good serve by Jones. Hit over by number 6, received by Marsh. Hardy goes to Jones. Jones hits it and it goes into the net, just a little short.
Hey, but you always put in, you always commit.
110%. Number 13, Lainey Domagala going in for number 3, Bella Courtney.
Commit seems to be the key word today.
Number 6, Devin Quinn with serve, received by Faulkner. Hardy goes to Marsh. Marsh hits it over and off the touch. It's Windsor's point. Well, it wasn't off the touch. It was down, but if it was out, it would put it off the touch.
You go, Clara.
I'm a volleyball nerd, okay? Number 3, Cadence Marsh. Serve. Good receive by Green Mountain. Free ball for Windsor. Received by Faulkner. Goes to Marsh. Marsh goes to Hardy. Hardy tips it over. Back to Marsh. Safe. And that was unable to be saved by Elle Faulkner.
Nice try by Marsh, though.
Number 5, Ashlyn Riley with the serve. Received by Shay Hardy. Up by Bollinger. Over by Hardy. Off the block. Over by number 7. That's Windsor's point. A double touch by the setter. Julia Bollinger up for the serve. Good serve by Bollinger. Up and over by number 11. Saved by Bollinger. Goes to Marsh. Marsh goes to Lacey. Lacey hits it over off the block. Saved by Green Mountain. Out by number 4, Marie Riley.
Everyone, just about everyone on this court on the Windsor side has played over 70 games
I was just going to
this whole season.
I was just going to say, Marie Riley and Ashlyn Riley look the same, and I think they're twins.
Are they in the same grade?
Oh no, they're younger than
They're
each other.
sisters.
They look like it. Oh, and a failed attempt to save it by her foot by number 11, McKay Casper. I think it's just so awesome when volleyball players receive it with their feet.
I mean, it is something that you don't think about.
number 6, Julia Bollinger. Good serve by Bollinger. Received by 4. And that is Windsor's point, another double touch by the setter.
It's hard. I understand it, honestly. I can't even depict when I do double touches, so.
Setting is a very hard thing to master. Number 6, Julia Bollinger with the serve. Received, saved by Green Mountain and into the net. That brings it to 10-4 Windsor. We still have Julia Bollinger with the serve.
It's going to be a timeout by Green Mountain. And here's a shot of the girls.
After the timeout, Windsor serve, they lead set 2, 10-4.
And we are back with the game, and
Cadence Marsh with the receive over to Shea. Shea Hardy hits it, and it is down, but right on the line. That was an amazing hit by Shea
Beautiful.
Hardy. Julia Bollinger with the serve. Julia Bollinger with a good serve. Shanked by number 4. Free ball for Windsor. Saved by Elle Faulkner. Up by Marsh. Marsh goes to Lacey. Lacey hits it, and it goes off the block, straight down the net, and that is a point for Windsor.
that went the other way.
Green Mountain was definitely not expecting that.
I don't know what to say about that one.
Elle Faulkner with the serve. Oh, excuse me. Julia Bollinger. I thought Elle Faulkner was going to go do it. Julia Bollinger with the serve.
Happy birthday.
Saves back over to Julia Bollinger. Marsh goes to McCracken. McCracken tries to get it over, but is blocked by number 11, McKay Casper, who is also up for serve. That was a hard hit by Kaylin McCracken, but she wasn't able to get past the block. Received by Faulkner. Marsh goes to Lacey. Lacey hits it over. Set to 4. 4 bumps it over, and it is out. A little too much.
Like I was saying,
Salt on that fry by
don't
Marie
try
Riley.
and manipulate
I'm sorry.
my dip on the chip thing. No, I was going to say, with all these girls playing over 70 matches, it's quite impressive what they can do on the court, and they still surprise me every time.
Kaylin McCracken went out, and in came Lily Sanchez.
Lily Sanchez had some previous playing time in the versus Pueblo.
Shea Hardy hits it over, and that is Windsor's point. A
Double touch.
lift.
Oh, I tried to guess. I should stop guessing.
That was a lift on Green Mountain.
Lily
It
Sanchez
is.
has been a very good setter. Forgive me, not setter.
Server.
Server.
Lily Sanchez with a good serve. Why do you say Sanchez? You just messed me up. It is out by number 4, Marie Riley.
Lily Sanchez has played 37 sets. She has 7 service aces, not including last game, and 42 digs.
Free ball for Windsor goes to Julia Bollinger. Marsh goes to Jones. Jones hits it over. Off the touch, it is Windsor's point.
And that's going to put us at 16-5 Wizards.
Lilies. Oh, that is a timeout on Green Mountain. The score right now is 16-5 Windsor Wizards. And good old Eagles music. I've recently found out that little to none people have been to an Eagles game. I'm looking at you, Clayton.
I mean, what can you say, Clara? Some people don't go to hockey.
It's part of your childhood.
Just because our our family business was sponsored by them doesn't mean that everyone's was.
Way to brag, Maddie. I'm just kidding.
That's the whole reason we went.
Tipped by Green Mountain, and that is out. Oh, off the touch.
I was gonna say, it looked like barely Avery touched the ball, and it went out.
Number 3, Bella Courtney up with the serve.
Let's get it started.
Received by Shea Hardy. Marsh goes to, oh, that was don't even know what that was.
That confused me, and I am not easily confused. But anyways,
Number
16-7
Bella
Windsor.
Courtney with the serve, received by Lily Sanchez. Marsh up to Lacey. Lacey hits it hard over to number 5, Ashlyn Riley. Sets it up to number 7, tips it over. It goes to Lily Sanchez. Up to Marsh. Marsh goes to Lacey. Lacey tries it again and is successful. Number 3, Bella Courtney, hit it out of bounds, and none of her teammates received.
Every time I hear you go on about what's happening, really fast, you go, Marsh to Avery, I get overwhelmed. It's just so much going on.
I'm just a fast talker. Blocked by Marsh and Jones. Hardy goes to Marsh. Marsh hits it over off the block, touched by Julia Bollinger, and that is Green Mountain's point.
Again with the Green Mountain block, it's tough. It's tough competing against two teams that are just either at one point they're really good with their blocks, and then you have the other side being really swift with their hits. It goes back and forth.
Oh, a block, and then the ball went on the net. Hardy to Marsh. Marsh hits it over.
Oh.
That was a hard hit by Cadence Marsh. A straight line drive by Marsh, the freshman stud.
Scared me.
Here we have Avery Lacey with the serve.
We love our Windsor teams.
And a shank pass that Green Mountain was unable to receive.
19-8 Windsor.
Avery Lacey back with the serve. Good serve by Lacey. Up to Green Mountain, tipped over. Hardy to Marsh. Marsh tips it over. Good move by Marsh.
Whoa.
Very adaptable. Goes to Lacey. Lacey to Hardy. Hardy to Bollinger. Bollinger hits it, and off the touch, it is Windsor's point.
That was a very good adaptation by Marsh. Like I said, every time we come back, they just keep surprising me.
It looked like she went how basketball dunkers, they go under their leg, over, dunk.
Yes.
That's what I saw.
You're like this graceful slide up.
Short serve by Avery Lacey. Scared Annika Jones a little bit. That's what's really scary.
I don't want to get hit in the head.
Is when you're facing the net, you don't see where the serve is going. Number 4, Marie Riley. Good serve to Lily Sanchez. Hardy goes to Lacey. Lacey hits it on the, ooh, shanked pass by Green Mountain. Number 8. Adlai Greg, unable to receive. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Oh, excuse me, it is number 6, Devin Quinn.
It is very hard to read their names. I mean, I get confused with our own Windsor girls not seeing their numbers. The ponytail can get confusing.
Here we have, I believe, Ronan Starman coming in for, I think that was Avery Lacey. Annika Jones with a serve.
Rowan has 7 sets played. She has 6 digs, 1 assist, and 9 receives.
And that was a good serve by Jones. Hit number 7 in the shoulder, Kendall Morrison, but it went out of bounds.
I feel like both these teams are keeping each other on their feet and just keeping it fast-paced and moving. 3 more points for Windsor, and that is a set.
Received by Green Mountain. Tipped, and tip went into the net. That will be Windsor's point, making it 23-9 Windsor. Windsor nearing close to the set point.
Annika Jones.
Set by number 3, over by number 6, and that is out. It is set point for the Windsor Wizards. Annika Jones still on his serve and streak. Good serve by Jones. Over, and that is in, right on the line for Green Mountain.
Like I said, the line game is very good, but it's very hard to play. It's a great strategy, but will it always work all the time? We can't tell.
Elle Faulkner went in for Annika Jones. And you have number 6, Devin Quinn with the serve. Received by Bollinger to Hardy. Hardy goes to Bollinger. Bollinger hits it off the block, and that is Windsor's point. Windsor takes his second set.
And that was very good. Very nice set.
That was a good block, but it just went into the crowd. That happens once in a while.
With all that momentum, you don't get to control where it goes.
Looking for Windsor's best pizza? There's only one place to go, and that's Pelican Joe's. Locally owned and operated, Pelican Joe's makes for great pizza every time. Pizza isn't their only specialty. They also make wings, salads, and everyone's favorite, pizza rolls. Call Pelican Joe's now.
Score update from the Montrose Regional. Meade defeats Mullen 3-2 in the second match. So Meade and Montrose will now play for the regional final in Region 8. Again, Region 7 completed yesterday. Erie defeated both Lewis, Pomeranian, Canyon City to earn their trip down to the state tournament at the World Arena in Colorado Springs next week. Niwot and Eagle Valley are now playing in the regional final, Region 6. Frederick and Evelyn, winner of that match will move on to state. Same with Thompson Valley and Woodland Park. Cheyenne Mountain will play Riverdale Ridge for the regional final in Region 2. And Palmer Ridge and Denver North are currently playing for the regional championship in Region 1. Halftime score at Jefferson County Stadium for a state football playoffs. Bear Creek leads Windsor 10-7 at the half. Remember, fans, next week you have an opportunity to watch Unified Bowling in their first ever regional tournament competition. They will be in Greeley on Wednesday, competing for a chance to go to state in this their inaugural season. Again, that'll be at 4 o'clock in Greeley at Highland Park Lanes on Wednesday. Also on Wednesday, we'll be celebrating our National Letter of Intent signing ceremony. 10 of our senior athletes will be signing their letters to compete at the collegiate level next year. All 10 female athletes, 4 swimmers, 3 soccer players, 2 basketball players, and a golfer
We are back with early into the third set. Windsor has 2, Green Mountain has no sets.
Coming out in set break.
Windsor starts off with a serve. Shea Hardy.
Serve for the Wizards daily match, 2 sets to none.
I'm just saying what Eric Johnson's saying.
Good old EJ. We like
Shea.
Eric Johnson here, guys.
Shea Hardy with the serve, received by Green Mountain. Over by number 4, it is out.
That's a good first point for Windsor to start them off on momentum.
Shea Hardy back up the serve. Good serve by Shea Hardy. Over and down by Annika Jones again. It is off the touch, Windsor's point. Shea Hardy with the serve again.
We do miss our student section over there. We wish more of them would have showed up today, but then again, high schoolers on a Saturday on a sports event early, it does not mix well.
It just doesn't go together. A shanked pass by Green Mountain gives Windsor another point.
It's gonna make it 3-0 Windsor.
Good serve by Shea Hardy, but number 8, Adelaide Gregg, touched it, so it is Windsor's point. Good serve by Hardy. Shank pass by number 11, McKay Casper. Green Mountain unable to receive it. Shea Hardy with the serve. Hard serve by Hardy. Tipped over by Green Mountain to Bollinger. Hardy to Lacey. Lacey hits it over, and that is a straight down hit by Avery Lacey.
We've seen a lot of tipping going on from Green Mountain today. We've also seen some pretty big blocks. So, I mean, maybe the Windsor Wizards are catching up on it and putting that into what they should be doing.
You can see Julia Bollinger starts moving up where they're going to hit just in case there is a tip. And
a good block by Annika Jones and Cadence Marsh. Cadence Marsh has a total of 12 blocks, not according to last game. And Annika Jones has a total of 13.
Shea Hardy with the serve. Good serve by Shea Hardy. Over by number 6, saved by Julia Bollinger. Hardy goes to Lacey. Lacey tips it over, and that is a point for Windsor. It makes it 8-0. Good teamwork by the Windsor Wizards.
You'll love to see it.
Shea Hardy with the serve. Number 1, Alyssa Perkins coming out, and number 5, Ashley Riley coming in. Shea Hardy with the serve. Received by Riley. Over by the other Riley. Received by Bollinger up to Shea. Shea gives it to Lacey. Lacey hits it over off the block, and that is Windsor's point. 4 touches on Green Mountain side.
Timeout for Green Mountain. And that's going to bring it to 9-0 for the first timeout.
Some confusion between both refs on whose point that last play was.
We'd like to thank everyone on our Windsor Wizard team staff who showed up today. We'd like to thank Keegan, who was on director, Cambry, who was on graphics, Clayton, who was on camera, and your very beloved hosts right here.
And Mr.
And Mr. Vasa is running a camera.
Hey, Maddie, what can you serve but never eat?
I don't know, Clara. What can you serve but never eat?
A volleyball. Ready? Who directed the movie about volleyball injuries?
I don't know.
Spike Lee. Ha ha.
I don't get that
Soccer
one.
jokes are better, okay?
Oh, what? Okay.
Avery Lace, or excuse me, Shea Hardy back up the serve.
And that's going to bring us off the timeout. And
Going out of timeout, Windsor serve. Number 4, senior Shea Hardy. Windsor leads 9-0, set 3.
Shea Hardy.
Received by Green Mountain. Over to Shea Hardy. Hardy goes to Bollinger. Bollinger gives it to Marsh. Marsh hits it over, and that is down. A little miscommunication on who was going from that ball from Green Mountain.
Not as much hitting going on as tipping right now from Green Mountain.
Sometimes the tip's all you need to get the points.
I mean, true. It is true. Any hit or tip could cause a change in the game's direction.
Number 9, Jensen Werrell, coming in for number... I did not see the number. A service ace by Shea, excuse me. Oh yes, Shea Hardy.
Shea Hardy has a total of 48 service aces. She's had 70 sets played.
Oh, they lost the ball.
You got a loose ball.
Shea Hardy with serve. Good serve by Hardy. Received by number 11. Set by number 6. Tipped over by Green Mountain. Received by Bollinger. Hardy goes to Lacey, and it goes over the net, out of bounds on Windsor.
Smart move by Green Mountain.
Not going for it.
Yeah.
That brings it
was
to
a good read.
11-10 Windsor. Or excuse me, 11-1 Windsor. Julia Bollinger with the sieve. Hardy with the set goes to Lacey. Lacey hits it over, and number 6, Devin Quinn, tried but was unsuccessful in receiving.
It's going to bring us to 12-1. Wizards. I like how Johnson says that. Wizards.
Avery Lacey with the serve. Received by number 6. Free ball for Windsor, received by Bollinger, goes to Hardy. Hardy goes to Bollinger again, hits it off the block, and that is Windsor's point.
According to Mr. Johnson, we are the only high school in the state with the mascot wizard.
Really?
Yes. The history behind that wizard is actually a very nice one to learn. We learned in our classes earlier.
Received by Green Mountain. Over, off the block, Avery Lacey with the receive. Hardy goes to Bollinger. Bollinger hits it. It is in, and that is a point for Windsor, making it 14-1. Windsor is on fire in this third set.
This third set truly is really different.
Avery Lacey with the serve. Received by Green Mountain. Over, received by Hardy. Lacey sets it to Bollinger. Bollinger hits it over off the block. Blocked by number 4, Marie Riley, and number 9, Jensen Werrell.
It's going to bring it to 14-2.
Number 7, Kendall Morris with the serve.
14-2.
Received by
Windsor.
Faulkner. Set by Hardy to Jones. Jones hits it, and it is out of bounds.
We saw that earlier today in the Pueblo game. Jones does have a very powerful hit, but sometimes it can be too much dip on the chip.
Too much dip on that chip. Received by Faulkner to Hardy. Hardy goes to Jones again. Jones hits it, and this time, is it a touch? It is Green Mountain's point. I thought they touched it, but apparently they didn't. It is number 7, Kendall Morris back with the serve. Received by Faulkner. Hardy goes to Marsh. Marsh tips it over, received by Green Mountain. Over by number 5, received by Avery Lacey. Over the net, and that is in. Sadly, no one in that back corner to recover that ball. We still have Morris with the serve. It is now 14-5, Windsor. Received by Lacey, goes to Hardy. Hardy to Bollinger. Bollinger hits it off the block and almost saved by Annika Jones and Cadence Marsh. I can't even talk over these Banshees.
I mean, I hear them.
Do you hear them?
They're in my mind.
It's
No, I'm
very
kidding.
scary.
I'm kidding.
He like jumped. Received by Faulkner. Up by Hardy, over by Jones, tipped, saved by Jones, saved by Hardy. Free ball by Julia Bollinger. Oh.
And no one was there.
A miscommunication by Green Mountain. That is a point for Windsor, 15-6. Annika Jones' serve.
It's gonna bring it back.
Kaylin McCracken comes in for Elle Faulkner.
Kayla McCracken is also one of the ones that we can hear her serves or her hits from up here.
Received by 11, and another miscommunication on between number 11 and number 7. Annika Jones with the serve, number 16.
Annika Jones has 14 service aces.
Good serve by Jones, over by Marsh, and it is down.
That was a good one by Marsh.
17-6 Wizards.
Cadence Marsh has 176 kills. She has 44 block assists, and she has 12 blocks.
Annika Jones back with the serve. Received by Green Mountain. Set up, tipped over, received by Lacey. Hardy sets it to Bollinger. Bollinger hits it, and it is down.
Whoa.
Hard hit by Julia Bollinger.
Whoa. I think I might have to start taking pictures of these. Just bring them into my math class. I've been saying this the whole time.
Measure the
We are learning triangles. We're learning angles of triangles.
Oh, I'm not excited for geometry. Jones with a good serve, received by Green Mountain. Over and out by Green Mountain. Oh, did you see that? Mr. Voss just punched it away.
I mean, he's not letting no ball come near him.
he was showing us.
There's our own Mr. Vasa.
I think that's a timeout on Green Mountain.
That's the last timeout for Green Mountain. Windsor is up by 13.
Mr. Vasa getting close and personal with that huddle. Oh my God, it's Irish Jake season, Maddie. Should I get up and do the Irish Jake?
No, please don't. Claire, the crowd can see you. Just a thank you again to everyone watching tonight, or this afternoon actually. I don't know why I said tonight. I guess I'm falling into the trap of Clara saying tonight.
Look at
and there are the volleyball girls doing the Irish Jig.
I believe that's Rowan Starman.
That's Rowan
and
Starman.
Zoe Bauer.
It's always good to see the girls having fun on the bench.
That's all Coach Laverne wants, is for them to have fun and learn something on the
Of
board.
course. That's one of her missions as being a coach.
Annika Jones back with the serve. EJ's stealing my lines. Annika Jones with the serve. Received by Green Mountain. Set by number 6 over to 5. Off the block. It is Green Mountain's point, making it 19-7 Windsor. Number 4, Marie Riley. Received by Lacey. Saved by Hardy. Hit by Marsh. Oh my goodness. Off the block. Saved by Hardy. Over by Bollinger, and it is down.
And it's down.
Good rally by both teams.
That's going to bring us to 20-7. Green Mountain, 5 more points, and Windsor takes a clean sweep.
Did you hear that? The scream?
I do hear a lot of screaming. It's
scary. I'm thinking of Scream, like.
Oh, I love that movie.
Received by Green Mountain. Over to number 9. 9 hits it over. Received by Lacey. A little collision between Avery Lacey and Cadence March.
Hopefully they're all right. We do not want anyone here to end up hurt.
Should I start screaming like that? Number 3, Bella Courtney up with the serve. Avery Lacey with the receive. Marsh with the set, over by Sanchez. Saved by Lacey. Oh my goodness. That might have been out, but that was an awesome play by Sanchez, Marsh, and Lacey.
I mean, they went for it.
150%, that's what we keep telling.
In total, Avery Lacey has 223 digs.
Awesome hit by Hardy off the block. Free ball for Windsor, received by McCracken, set by Marsh to Hardy. Hardy hits it over, received by Green Mountain again, and number 5 unable to tip it over the net. Ashlyn Riley.
So it's going to be 21-9.
3 points away from set point. Here we go. We have Rowan Starwin coming in for Julia Bollinger and Macy Cleve coming in for Shay Hardy. Rowan Starman with the serve.
Rowan Starman has 7 sets played and 9 receives, 6 digs.
Jazz fingers coming from the little student section.
Out, and it's going to go back to Green Mountain.
Now that is number 5, Ashlyn Riley with the serve. Received by Rowan Starman, up by Marsh, over to Lacey. Lacey hits it off the block, received by Green Mountain. Over to number 4. Number 4 hits it, received by Marsh, over to Green Mountain, and that is
And
down.
that's good.
I don't think Green Mountain expected it to go over the net.
I don't think they did either. I don't think Cadence expected it to go over.
That was a good save by Cadence Marsh. Now you have Kaylin McCracken with the serve.
Cadence Marsh has 280 assists, 44 block assists, and 36 service aces. She also has 176 kills.
That was a good hit by McKay Casper. McKay Casper with the serve. McKay Casper with the good serve over to Lily Sanchez, up to Marsh. Marsh sets it to Lacey, off the block of McKay Casper and Devin Quinn. Number 11, McKay Casper.
A float save.
A little short, Lily Sanchez unable to get there.
A small setback, but hopefully the Windsor Wizards will rebound.
McKay Casper with another serve. Received by Rowan Starman, up to Marsh. Marsh goes to Macy Cleve. Macy Cleve hits it over. Up to number 7. Received by Rowan Starman. Marsh sets it up for Lacey. Lacey hits it over, and it is into the net and over. Received by Faulkner. Up to Marsh. Marsh sets it to Sanchez. Oh, and it is a 2-touch on Green Mountain. That'll be Windsor's point. 23-13.
That scared me when Lily stopped hitting the ball and held it. I was like, what are we doing?
Macy Cleve with a serve.
2 more points and Windsor will take the clean sweep.
Number 11 with the receive, and it is over for Windsor. Lily Sanchez up to Macy Cleve. Cleve sets it to Marsh. Marsh hits it over again, another joust. Tipped over. Cleve sets it to Sanchez. Sanchez over. It's saved by number 6. Free ball for Windsor, over to Faulkner. Cleve sets it to Lacey. Lacey hits it off the block, and it is Green Mountain's point. That was an amazing rally.
Amazing. That was quick, and it was just kept going.
It is number 6, Devin
Coming out.
Quinn with the serve.
Coming in is number 8. Coming out is number 3.
Over to Faulkner. Faulkner hits it to Cleve. Cleve sets it up for Marsh. Marsh hits it, and off the block it is Windsor's point. That makes it set point, 24-14.
Set match. And everyone's getting ready to cheer our Windsors on to hopefully take the win.
Avery Lacey with the serve. Received by Green Mountain. Free ball for Windsor, received by Lacey. Cleve sets it up to Sanchez. Sanchez hits it over, and it is down! Windsors are going to state!
Beautiful, beautiful plays by Windsor and by Green Mountain. Good
Julia
job on
Bollinger
both
took down
sides.
some of the players. That was an amazing match by both teams. Congratulations, Windsor Wizards.
We're sending our girls to state, and thank you so much to everyone watching.
We will be back with.
We will have a player interview, and we'd like to say congratulations, Green Mountain, on a very well great game played.
Thank you so much.
Your community and your school ladies are proud of the effort you've given over the last 4 years. And you should feel tremendously proud of your efforts this season and today. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as Tournament Director Kristen Irvin presents the Regional Championship plaque. Team Windsor. Congratulations to Coach Houston and the Wizards on a regional championship. They wrapped up the regular season at 20-5 and will head to the state tournament next week at the World Arena in Colorado Springs. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your attendance at today's regional tournament. Please make sure you have all of your personal belongings as you leave. And please help us by keeping our bleachers clean and making sure you throw away all your trash. Please enjoy a safe trip home and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
And that about wraps up the game between Green Mountain High School and our Windsor Wizards. They are going to state, Maddie.
Yes, congratulations to everyone who played tonight. You all played very well, and we see down there the Windsor Wizards girls are celebrating. It's another good win.
And to all our seniors, we will miss you next year, and I hope you had an amazing time on the last time playing on this court.
You ended your time off with a win, and congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody, for this win, and have a good night.